Hello everyone. In this video, I will be explaining you about the word processor. What is word processor about? How to start Microsoft Word 2010, how to enter the text, select the text, edit the text, how to move your text, copy and delete the text, how to do undo and redo commands, and how to use spelling and grammar and thesaurus feature. So let us quickly start it. First of all, let me give you some information about Microsoft Word. Basically, it is the application software that is used for word processing, and it was introduced by a company known as Microsoft Corporation. Right? What is word processor used for? Basically, it is used to write letters, reports, notices, newsletters, books, etc. It helps us to modify the text in both the ways, while typing the text and after typing the text. Next, it helps us to insert any kinds of graphics and various drawing tools. It allows us to copy the text and to remove the text from one place to another. Now let us quickly understand how to start Microsoft Word 2010. So for that, what we have to do, we have to click on Start button. After clicking on Start button, click on All Programs. When you click on All Programs, just drag it slidewards and you will find the option of Microsoft Office. When you click on Microsoft Office, there is an option of Microsoft Word 2010. Here it is. So from here you can click it and the Microsoft Word 2010 window will get opened like this. Now what you have to do, just understand that what are the basic components of MS Word. At the top, this is known as title bar. At the left of the title bar, this is known as quick access toolbar. Then below the quick access toolbar, there will be tabs like file tab, home tab, page layout, references, etc. Then below it, there is a ribbon. In the ribbon, most of the commands are aggregated into the groups like clipboard group, font group, paragraph group, etc. See here, this is the cursor, the blinking text, that is the cursor, and at the bottom this is the status bar, which shows the page number, the number of words and the views of Microsoft Word. Now let us understand how to enter the text. Entering the text. From here I can start writing any text. Suppose I am writing here, hello, how are you? So from here we can write the text like this. Okay. Now if the text will occupy the complete line, it will automatically come to the next line. The text will automatically come to the next line. So it is known as word wrap. The text will come automatically in the next line. Now let us understand how to select and edit the text. For this, let me write some more text so that I will show you how to select and edit the text. Here are the 3 paragraphs. Now let us understand how to edit it. Suppose I want to change this word. That is, I want to change this word. Let's say insert. Instead of insert, I want to write it home. So I have clicked on it, deleted from the backspace, and I have inserted a new word, home. So this is how we edit the document. Now let's understand how to select a particular word. In order to select this word galleries, what I will do, I will double click on this word like this. When I will double click on a particular word, it will get selected. Let me show you other words. Let me double click it and they will get selected like this. Now let us understand how to select a complete sentence. In order to select a complete sentence, you have to hold down the control key. Which key you have to hold down? Control key you have to hold down, and you have to press what? You have to press, you have to click anywhere in the sentence, right? Hold down the control key and click anywhere in the sentence. So this is how you can select a complete sentence. Now how to select a complete paragraph? For that you have to triple click anywhere in the paragraph. See here, I am triple clicking anywhere in the paragraph. It means the complete paragraph will get selected. Now let us understand how to select a large block of text. You have to click at the beginning of the text, press the shift key, and without releasing the shift key, click at the end of the text like this. So in this way the complete block of text will be selected. And how to select the entire document? In order to select the entire document, you have to press Ctrl plus A shortcut key. Which shortcut key? Ctrl plus A. Otherwise, you can click anywhere in the selection area while holding down the Control key or triple click in the selection area. Now let us understand how to insert the text between the text. Suppose I have to insert a word here, so I will click between the two words and I can type the text like this. You have to place the cursor between the words. You can place the cursor with the help of mouse or with the help of arrow keys. Now let us understand how to move the text. In order to move the text, what you have to do, you have to cut the text and you have to paste it. Suppose I have selected this one single line, and I am clicking here on the cut option from the clipboard group, which is in home tab. See here, I am clicking on the cut option. It is cut it from here, and I am clicking at the bottom of the page and I am clicking on the paste option. See here, like this. So the first line is cut it from the top and it is pasted below. So what I did, I have moved the text. Now let us understand how to copy the text. Suppose I want this line should be present above and it should be present below. So what I will do, I will select the complete line. Then what I will do, I will click on the copy button and then I will click downwards at the bottom of the page and then I will click on the paste option. So this is how I have copied the text. See here, the line is present at the top and it is present at the bottom also. So this is known as copy and paste. Shortcut key for copy is Ctrl plus C and shortcut key for paste is Ctrl plus V. Now let us understand how to use undo and redo. Undo command, it reverses the effect of last command. Right now if I press Ctrl plus Z, so what will happen? The last line which I copied will get erased. And if I press Ctrl plus Y, so what will happen? The line which I just erased, it will get back. So undo, it reverses the effect of last command, and redo, it reverses the action of the undo command. Right? Now how to check spelling and grammar? Suppose if I am doing mistake in one spelling, I have created the wrong spelling of document and I am right clicking on the document. So in the suggestion, it is showing me the correct spelling. So when any spelling gets wrong, simply right click on it and click on the suggestion at the top. Okay, so this is how you correct any spelling. Now how to use thesaurus feature? For thesaurus feature, go to the review tab. In the review tab, there is an option of thesaurus. Click on it and you can write any word in the search box in order to find out the meaning of that word. Suppose I have written include and I have clicked on this arrow. So include means comprise, contain, embrace, etc. So these are the meanings means synonyms. So thesaurus helps us to improve our vocabulary by providing a list of synonyms and antonyms. Where you will find thesaurus option? In the review tab in the proofing group. This is the thesaurus option. Simply click on it. A window will get opened. You can write any word and you can find out the meaning of that word. Okay.